Toy Fusion has generously allowed us to show and share some of these display-only pieces from their store. And remember, these G.I. Joe toys are for entertainment only. Put your money away. They're not for sale. Here's a neat one to help keep your regulation haircut silky and manageable and prevent helmet hair. It's G.I. Joe shampoo and G.I. Joe conditioner. Now, these were not a big hit in salons, but I personally love the smell of G.I. Joe in the morning. It smells like victory and watermelon. Yeah, the next one is the G.I. Joe coloring book. Now, there's a lot of really neat activities and games here. You can bust out the Crayolas and try to stay inside the enemy lines. In fact, you can even beef up your home security with this threatening G.I. Joe door hanger. Top secret G.I. Joe meeting in progress. Please knock. G.I. Joe bubble bath in the shape of Joe's missile specialist, codename Bazooka. Now, this is no girly pink bubble bath. No, sir. This is made from harsh military-grade soap. So stringent, in fact, that it comes with the G.I. Joe face mask and G.I. Joe flippers to keep your snake eyes from stinging and your G.I. toes from pruning. These next few items never left the prototype phase and were not mass-produced. Believe it or not, at one point, G.I. Joe considered going into the deodorant market. There were going to be 4 varieties: Shipwreck Spice, Scarlet Fresh, Crimson Right Guard, and my favorite, Destro Dry. You know, for under your armies. Just put a little bit on there. Now, they discontinued this deodorant because of high aluminum content that supposedly causes Alzheimer's and watermelon. You know, a soldier needs to be protected from the harmful rays of the sun. That's why Mr. Lobo recommends G.I. Joe Zartan Sunblock. It's SPF 900 and actually blocks 99.99% of the sun's UV rays. It's actually very, very good sunblock. It just stings, dyes your skin purple. It kind of just makes you look like you have a sunburn. Anyway, you know, in the 80s, superheroes were popular. And so were a line of underwear featuring the emblems of your favorite comic book characters. You'd be wearing your winter clothes, and underneath you'd have a Superman S and matching briefs. And underoos became so popular that they even expanded into Star Wars and Transformers. And toward the end of the line, they even considered doing G.I. Joe underoos. Well, they test marketed it first, and it had a lukewarm response. It seems like kids weren't as comfortable snuggling with their G.I. Joes at night, and neither were their parents. You know, it's always fun to change your voice and pretend to be your favorite characters. The Star Wars and Transformers voice modulators were enormously popular. You had 8-year-olds everywhere running around with deep, altered baritone voices, claiming to be your father or demanding the Allspark. Well, not to be outdone, G.I. Joe decided that they were going to jump into this exciting trend and make their own modulator for G.I. Joe, patterned after Snake Eyes. This, of course, is the Snake Eyes voice modulator. You simply put it on, it looks like your favorite character, and you switch it on like this. Exactly like Snake Eyes. For some reason, this toy just didn't catch on and was not produced. But maybe it's just because there were just so many other great G.I. Joe toys already on the market. Well, Mr. Lobo would like to thank Toy Fusion for letting us play with their toys. We'd like to thank Hasbro for being good sports. And we'd like to thank all of you for watching this ridiculous bit. I'm Mr. Lobo. Yo, Joe.